I agree.
All right, so let me talk about Dominique Wilkins real quick. We need to talk about Dominique Wilkins because I think this is important that we need to talk about him.
No doubt. No doubt.
He was turned away from the Buckhead restaurant down there in Atlanta. And he said the simple reason why that he was turned away is because he was black. And then they said that he didn't match or didn't uh, stand to the critique of the dress code. So he wrote in a tweet, in my many years of this world, in the world, I've eaten at some of the greatest restaurants in the world, but never have I felt prejudice or been turned away because of my color, because of the color of my skin until today in Atlanta, and hashtag Atlanta. Somebody went on his page, and I have no idea who this is, went on to his tweet and said, I don't see how that's relevant. It's indicated, indicative, excuse me, that maybe there's some other explanation other than racial one. Maybe the racial one is accurate, but it's silly to wonder, or excuse me, but it's not silly to wonder if it's something else. So Dominique went on and responded and said, when I first got there, they said no tables. And then when I was not dressed fashionably enough, I guess if there was no tables, then why the follow-up comment?
Exactly.
See, when you've been racially profiled long enough, you know when you are being racially profiled. You know when it's the color of your skin. You know when you are being racially profiled. You know when it's racist. You know it. You didn't go to school all of these years to study to be a doctor, and then all of a sudden you go out to the fields like, oh, damn, I forgot what that was. Oh, damn, I forgot how to do this. No, you studied it, you participated in it, you did projects, you did practice on it for so many years that it become familiar to you. You know the symptoms, you know what's going on, you know what to do to take care of that situation. This is no different than racism.
I agree.
Not no different than racism. So I asked the question: if we're going to keep tweeting out these things about being turned away at a restaurant, are we going to really start considering going to a black restaurant and supporting that? Or are we going to really sit down and think about going back to that restaurant again if you've been racially profiled, or if it's the color of your skin? Have you ever thought about that? Because a lot of people want to get on and hashtag, but not get on and do what they need to do to support other black businesses that are looking for businesses that are not going to be racially profiled all at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And it's already bad enough that with him being turned away like that, it also bears the question, how does that affect when it comes down to any other business, black or white? You have other white people that won't go to another white people business because of bad customer service or a bad experience or something like that. And they will never show their face again. You know, and it just bears that question. What's going to happen?
That's bad customer service. Not only is that bad customer service, that's just plain ignorance.
It's ignorance. It's straight ignorance. That ain't fair to Dominique Wilkins, especially by him and what he has done for Atlanta. That ain't fair at all.
Nope. Not at all. And that just bugs me. And I think about that a lot when people go and hashtag and want to do a boycott of certain things, which is good to do a boycott, but at the same time, there are black businesses out there that is really looking for your business. At the end of the day, why waste your time to these people that you know are going to be racially discriminative towards you?
Should have known that. Should have known that. Should have known that.
So the restaurant said, "Oh, we just confused on." The dress code. No, you're not. You knew the dress code. You just didn't want to let Dominique Wilkins in. There's a big difference in that. They don't try to make it seem like that you was just confused about it. You wasn't confused. You knew exactly what you were doing right at that in particular moment. You knew the dress code. You just didn't want to let the man eat. Right if you knew who he was or not.
Let me say this. What if Don't know the whole story, but I'm just gonna throw something in there that was relatively related before. What if there was a white guy that had the same exact dress code as Dominique Wilkins, but he got the stay?
Wasn't in Philadelphia that same situation happened with a little white boy and a white boy and a black boy?
Or when Tennessee, one of the two.
It was in Philadelphia, Tennessee. It might be Tennessee. That same dude, the white male that was in that restaurant was wearing the exact same athletic wear as the black boy, but the black parents or the black family did not get in to that restaurant
because of that shoe. The same exact shoe that white boy was wearing.
Again, this is very related to Dominique Wilkins on that behalf. Now, again, that's your what if. That is a very good what if. That's a very good what if. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to share that out there. You anything else you want to add with that?
No, sir.